Here at Performance Racing Industry Show in Indianapolis, and Alex Nagy from Jukasa Motor Speedway stopped by. Alex, nice to see you, and can you give us kind of an update on some of the things you got going at Jukasa next year?
Yeah, we're close to announcing our schedule. We're really trying to make our Outlaw Super Late Model show fit in somewhere amongst everything. I'm not sure where that's going to fall. So we've been kind of holding off to announce everything else that we have going on until that point, although some's out there, of course. Pinty Series have announced, and APC's announced, ISMA Super Modifieds have announced, so it's not like it's a secret, but it looks like our first event's going to be June 16th. It'll be Pinty's, NASCAR Pinty's race with the Oscar Modifieds. Then in July, the 14th weekend, we'll have the ISMA Super Modifieds with the ROC Open Wheel Modifieds, which will be a huge open wheel deal.
And you just want to talk about those cars a little bit. Like you say, the people up here maybe aren't so familiar with them, but they are pretty amazing. Yeah,
of course, the Super Modifieds, there's a great following at home, so everybody knows about them. They race at Delaware and have been at Cayuga in the past, so there's and Sunset. So they're not a surprise. They have a great following, but the ROC Modifieds are like a Whelen Modified, NASCAR Modified that you'd see at New Smyrna, and incredible cars, fast, loud, big tires, open wheels, so a lot similar to the Super Modifieds without a wing and with a little bit of a body. So tying those two together, and the ROC guys are really just across the border in New York, upstate or western New York. So it's a series that can travel easy enough to us, and they're excited about it. Super Modifieds are excited about it. I've already granted to about 4 guys here this weekend that seen my tag and said, "We're coming to your show." So you know, the Joe from ROC Modified said he's got commitments from 3 guys from New England to come race in his series at our place. So it's great that that kind of buzz is out there. Then in July, there's potential for another July date that we're working on right now. I can't really say much right now. Met with him this morning. And then August is kind of open. It's been tough to get something in there so far. I'm not sure if that'll be an Outlaw Super Late Model race or whatever. But and then September is crazy busy, so we might need August off to get ready for September, because Labor Day weekend, it's going to be announced this coming week, is going to be the Canadian Short Track Nationals. It's going to be huge. We'll have APC cars on Saturday, potentially Outlaw Super Late Models with them. Sunday and Monday will be qualifying practice for a Pro Late Model Invitational that will allow APC guys, pro stock cars from the Maritimes. The guys at Lancaster aren't going to schedule that weekend. Some guys from the Ohio, Michigan side hopefully as well. Had a guy from Calgary that has a Pro Late Model that could come. He's talked about it. So it could be.
Why are they so interested in this date, all these people coming so far? It's got to be something pretty special on the table.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd like to think it's coming to our facility, and I think some of it is, but I think it's more to do with 25,000 to win.
That's amazing.
It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of buzz. Actually, Murray Tim wants to bring his car up.
Yeah.
So from North Carolina with Cole. So you know, there's all kinds of excitement. That once that event gets announced, we get all the details ironed out. It's going to be a stock car event in this country that's never happened before, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So it's going to be big. And then, of course, you know, once we get through that weekend, September 29th is Pinty Series finale with limited late models on that weekend. We try to get the limited late models into another earlier event too if we can. Those guys want to come a couple times. So there's still some moving parts. I'd like to get super stocks to another event so they have 2. Okay. And then, you know, the Canadian Nationals, Short Track Nationals, we're also going to have any track that wants to be part of it in Ontario, a super stock or a late model Jukasa qualifier. Yeah. So Sunset's already posted on their schedule to have a super stock qualifier. So the winner of that have a guaranteed start in our Canadian Short Track Nationals on Labor Day. Okay. We'll do that hopefully with Flamborough with the super stocks and the late models, Delaware with the late models and the super stocks, Peterborough with the super stocks. So whoever wants to participate, we'll have those qualifiers with some guaranteed spots for the Short Track Nationals.
That's pretty good. Like you see JP Josiassi was here earlier, and the way he kind of builds excitement and teases his big event, you know, the Autumn Colors, with qualifiers throughout the summer, earning spots. So that's great that you guys are doing that too.
And then, you know, we'll have what we're going to probably end up having is winners at our Canadian Short Track Nationals event, late models and super stocks. We'll have a guaranteed spot in the Classic, the ROC finale down in Lake Erie Speedway.
Oh, wow.
So, so we're working on a whole bunch of different things to try to tie, a bunch of it all together. So it's exciting for the fans and competitors.
Yeah, you must be having the best time, like to be running this amazing facility. The owners are so engaged and excited about what you're doing. They're supportive. Like it's got to be your dream job.
It has been. Of course, I said to you before, to work at the place that I loved, my favorite track in the world, to be able to bring it back to life. And like you say, it's all to do with ownership, and they're so supportive. I presented the proposed purse for the late model race for the 25 grand to win one, and he looked at it for about 2 seconds. Ken said, "Yeah, perfect. That's what we're talking about." So it's. But the key is to get it. You want to give back to the fans and the racers and make it for they have something to race for.
Yeah, and the excitement this year. Like I know it was just absolutely last minute where you guys took that last NASCAR Penny Series race, but that worked out so well. That's more visitors here. Hey guys, who let them in? Yeah. Anyway, but even just the way that went off in spite of such short notice.
Yeah, it was short, and thankfully Pinty supported it, and of course everybody else did. The fans seemed to enjoy it. Competitors enjoyed it. So to have 2 of them this year, we're excited about that. And we can build some other classes around those shows to add value for the fans. So it's we're trying to establish some traditional events like. Of course, we all watched or heard about Snowball Derby last week. Awesome 50-year-old event. I feel that Canadian Short Track Nationals will rival that. Of course, it'll only be our first year. I think even our opener last year in August rivaled most short track events in North America. So, we want to be part of it. We want to have big shows. We want people to know if you're coming to Jukasa, it's because it's a big event.
Yeah. And we're excited too. Last week we confirmed with you that you're coming back to Motorama with a kind of even bigger, more prominent display, and that's exciting for us.
This year we actually have a racetrack built before Motorama, and we'll be able to show some pictures of a track that's finished, and we've got some stuff scheduled. So we got some more space with you folks, and we'll have some more cars there. Hopefully showcase some of the different things that are racing with us.
Okay, and in terms of your facility, I know it's an ongoing project probably for years in terms of the other things you have planned, but in the short term, I know there's kind of a situation with the amazing banking you put in. What happened to the bottom lower, the seating? So is there a plan to deal with that maybe in the future?
So there's a plan definitely. I don't know if it'll be done for 2018. I'm actually meeting with a guy this weekend, 2 different people. When I get home, I have a meeting with a group from actually a local group. We're working on different options from new to some used stuff from Charlotte and Daytona, or to work with existing a little bit to try to spruce it up. It's like anything. It sounds easy at first, just I'm going to phone this guy and do it, and then all of a sudden you learn about 4 or 5 different options. So now it's like, holy smokes. So now investigating all those different options. So we want to do something that's going to work out best. Want to work good for the fans, of course, most importantly. We want to make it so it's going to last and be something that'll work forever and not have to redo it. So I'm not sure where we're going to fall with that yet, but we're working on that. Working on a new central ticket booth right directly behind the tower, so that everybody will funnel in through one spot from the campgrounds or from the front. Just all kinds of little different stuff like that. So we got a bunch of different things on the go.
Okay. Anyway, good luck.
Thank you.
And congratulations. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks.
Okay.